the message from Google, 978 area code 728-3442 will expire in 30 days, and then I'm pasting it over the gmail.com part of the email by Control V. So now I got my one open paren EXST close paren rate strategic. In other words, spell one X strategic with an @ sign and then the message 978 728 will expire in 30 days, and I insert the word will not expire in 30 days.
It seems you're documenting a message regarding the expiration of a phone number and modifying it for clarity. If you need assistance in structuring that documentation or have specific questions about Google Voice or related topics, please let me know.
Yes, and now I have to construct the entire string that will contain the path to my Google Voice subfolder. So I copied it from my notepad from an earlier time, copy to the clipboard buffer, then place the cursor in front of the one and go with edit paste and paste it in front of the phone number. So together it forms a string that starts with the prefix of my Google Voice folder and ends with a phone number, and the message will not expire in 30 days.
To construct the entire string for your Google Voice documentation, follow these steps. 1. Start with the path to your Google Voice folder. 2. Add the phone number EG 978 728 3442. 3. Append the message will not expire in 30 days. So, for example, if your Google Voice folder path is Google Voice, the final string would look like this. Google Voice 978 728 3442 will not expire in 30 days. So, make sure to adjust the folder path according to your actual directory. If you need further assistance, let me know.
So I saved it, and then it is telling me that the folder already exists and whether I like to overwrite it. And the answer is yes, because it will be overwritten with a new date, so I can tell when was it overwritten. So I select yes, and now that I've done that, I want to upload it from the current dialog box to Google Drive. So I go to the Google Apps, the waffle, and select Drive.
Once you're in Google Drive, follow these steps to upload your file. 1. This is usually located on the left side of the Google Drive interface. 2. A file selection dialog will open. 3. Navigate to the folder where you save the file you want to upload. 4. Click on the file to highlight it, then click Open. So, the upload will begin, and you should see a progress indicator. Once completed, the file will appear in your Google Drive. If you need further assistance, let me know.
Then I get the upload all options, and I select keep both folders.
Then click.
By selecting keep both folders, you are choosing to maintain both the existing folder and the new one you are uploading. This option typically appears when there is a naming conflict or if you're trying to upload a file to a directory that already contains a similarly named folder. After selecting this option, 1. The upload should proceed, and Google Drive will create a new folder with a unique name to avoid conflicts. 2. Once the upload is complete, verify that both folders are present in your Google Drive. If you have any further questions or need additional assistance, feel free to ask.
So I put in my notes 353 to indicate that now it contains 353 files, and at this point I'm going to save it to yet another subfolder to back up the Google Voice subfolder. So I'm selecting File, Save As, and then I want to navigate down.
It says here, another X strategy will expire in 30 days. Already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes.
And I say, yes, I want to replace the old folder. And then I want to save it in another separate subfolder. That subfolder,
This is under
To
Google
save your
Voice.
file in another. It seems like you're organizing your files and making backups. To save your file in a separate subfolder while replacing the old one, follow these steps. 1. This will open the file navigation dialog. 2. Use the directory tree to find the separate subfolder where you want to save the file. 3. If prompted to replace the existing file, select yes to overwrite it. 4. Click save to complete the action. If you need further guidance or have additional questions, let me know.
at this point I want to form another file name. So I'm going to select File, Save As, paste the previous file name, but now I want to remove the current Google Voice subfolder and change it to another subfolder. So I'm going to scroll down or up to see if I can find the current subfolder that I'm trying to use.
Those are notepads.
To change the subfolder in the file name while saving, follow these steps. 1. This will open the file dialog. 2. Use Still via right-click and select Paste to insert the previous file name. 3. Remove the current Google Voice subfolder from the file path. Navigate to the new desired subfolder using the directory tree or by scrolling. 4. Click on the new subfolder to set it as the location for saving the file. 5. Click Save to complete the action. If you need any further assistance, let me know.
Here, the X is up here.
It's not X, it's 1.
Okay.
I'm looking for 1X. 1X strategic. Please don't interrupt. You
It's
cannot
right
have
here.
one
It's
turn.
right
Please.
here. Right there, 1X strategic and the phone number.
So I open the new subfolder, and then I'm copying the path to the new subfolder to the clipboard buffer. Go down to the bottom where the file name field is and paste it at the beginning in the first position.
No, it's not good.
I have to select Controls first and then V, and then follow it by a backslash.
Right.
And now that I got a complete file name, and this is a text type of file, I'm going to right mouse click it and copy it to the clipboard buffer and then save it.
And then save. And
And
yes.
replace the old file, and then paste it in my notes.
To complete the process, 1. After you have the complete file name, right-click on it and select Copy to copy it to the clipboard. 2. Click Save in the dialog box to replace the old file. 3. Navigate to your notes, right-click where you want to place the file name, and select Paste or use Still V. This will ensure that the new file name is saved and documented in your notes. If you have any further questions or need assistance, let me know.
So I keep only the path to this file, one enter and another enter, and then click Upload, and then select Keep Both, and click Upload again and pray that it works.
It did. See, uploaded right over here.
And then when it does,
It said failed.
it said that it failed.
Hmm.
So I may have to do it again.
I don't think you didn't have the full path.
The Google Voice folder failed, but the more recent did
That
not fail.
failed,
So
right.
I'm going to go to the Google Voice yet again and try to upload it again. Before it says 353.
That looked like that worked.
It looked like it worked.
Yeah, it said it worked
So
4
I'm
out
going
of 4.
to just skip, and the other
Yeah.
one had 4 folders in it.
Right.
Something said that it failed, but it
Right.
is irrelevant
Right.
because I think it works just
It's
fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and finally,
What else?
I want to refresh Psar.
It appears you're looking to refresh the view or update the contents of a folder after uploading. To refresh your view in Google Drive, 1. This is often represented by a circular arrow icon, usually located near the top of the interface. 2. Or use F5. Pressing the F5 key on your keyboard will also refresh the page. This should update the display and show any recent changes. including
And
uploaded
change the
files.
time
If you need
to
further assistance or have
5:54.
additional questions, let me know.
5:54 p.m.
Okay, now I use version control by inserting the letter A into my
After the year.
file name after the year, so it reads 2-7-2025 sub A. And then I updated also the current time, 5:54 p.m., right next to the starting time, which was 5:25 p.m., separated by a dash to see the time elapsed from start to finish.
To summarize your version control process, 1. You added sub A after the year in your file name, making it read 27-2025 sub A. 2. You included the current time 5:54 p.m. next to the starting time 5:25 p.m. separated by a dash to track the elapsed time. This method helps in organizing and tracking changes effectively. If you have any further questions or need additional information, feel free to ask.
Yes, now I want to see what was the last